bring out the ganja. Ready?
The ganja? What the?
I'm just kidding. What's up, bro? What's up? Within the Sport, I am your host, Brian, and I am joined with my co-host, Rudy. What's up, Rudy? How you doing?
What's going on? How we doing today? Oh,
Hey, makes me want to go to Mexico.
man, shit makes me want to like go out to a club right now.
Yeah, let's go.
Vamos de fiesta.
Let's turn off the podcast and let's
Turn
just
off
go.
the podcast. Let's hit the bottles.
Let's go
Hit the liquor store real quick, you know?
Oh, okay. And then come back and do it again.
And then come back and do it all over.
What's up, everybody? I think I did the intro already, huh?
Yeah,
I did it twice.
I think might as well. It's Friday now.
Might as well. It's Friday.
Gotta do
Yeah.
everything twice.
Everything twice. And they're changing the time on Sunday,
yeah.
Rudy. So don't forget to change your time, okay?
I don't think they say this anymore, huh?
What?
I remember when I was like in elementary school and all that, the teacher used to be like, "Don't forget to set your clock back, or don't forget to set your clock forward." I don't think they say that anymore, huh?
No, I mean, I don't
Because
know.
like before the clocks used to be manual, you know, you had to switch them by yourself.
Yeah.
You know, they weren't technology; they wouldn't switch on their own. And I think now, like for the majority of things, everything's digital now. Everything just
I get
switches on
where
its
you're
own, you
going.
know?
Yeah, I get you. Yeah,
Yeah.
huh? That's true.
So I think
I just
that's
wake up and it's like, the time changed.
Time already changed. I don't have to change anything
I
anymore.
don't gotta change it.
That's what I'm
Maybe
saying.
like
It's
on
like
your watch or something. If you don't
maybe,
have it.
yeah,
Yeah,
like
like you.
You
There
gotta
you go. Is
switch
that a
it.
Broadly?
Nah, I wish. Broke people.
Not broke people. Broke people.
Nah, but
Ross.
yeah, but I guess it's not as common anymore.
That's
you
not
know?
as common, huh? That's true. I didn't think about that until you said that now.
Yeah.
Nobody really like says that to
Say
each
that
other anymore,
anymore.
huh? That was mostly like maybe like in school.
Maybe.
Maybe, I don't know.
I don't know. I haven't been to school in like 10 years.
10 years. That's crazy when you think about it, huh, Rudy?
Right? Like that.
Okay, so I have a few questions for you, Rudy.
Uh,
Let's start off this because we have some boxing stuff.
okay.
Believe it or not, we're gonna get into some boxing. Nah, not really.
Uh,
No, not really. We're not really gonna get into too much boxing. It's more like a little debate and a little question.
Okay.
But I have a few questions for you, Rudy.
Yeah.
Just because I was thinking,
What are you
right?
gonna ask me?
Huh?
What are you gonna ask me?
What am I gonna ask you? Well, before I ask you this question, actually, I have a little surprise for you, Rudy.
Oh,
A little surprise.
I don't know how like I feel about surprises.
You don't like surprises?
Like I do, but I don't.
You don't.
I do.
So
but
if I
don't.
like, if I took out like a mystery box and I told you like to go blindfold, you wouldn't do it.
Man, I think I will.
Yeah, you think you will? You would
even,
be scared.
even though like,
and I
like
tell
my
you to put your
anxiety
hand-
inside will be like, what's gonna be in there, you
What's
know?
in
But at
there?
the same time, I want to be like, hey, what's in there? You know, I
What's
want
in
to figure
there?
out what's in there.
Okay.
You know? It's a little 50-50.
All right, now I know. Next
But
time
I'm not gonna put my hand in anything.
No, that's why.
No.
That's the point. You're gonna put your hand. Like it's gonna be a box. I'm gonna blindfold you, and then you're gonna go and touch it. And you're gonna tell me what you think it is.
Whoa.
And if you guess it right, you can
What are you
take the
grabbing over there, Brian?
I forget we're on the YouTube. I forget we're on YouTube
You
sometimes.
can see what we're doing.
I can see what we're doing.
As long as the box is on the other side of the table, I'll do it.
You do it. But I was surprised for you, Rudy.
What is it?
I got his hats, bro.
What?
I got you your own hat.
You got a hat?
Yeah,
Hey,
official.
Check that out.
Within the Sport.
Okay.
gonna start selling them
Look at
soon.
that.
So people out there could be on the lookout. You know?
If you want to guess, I
Yeah,
forgot I have
you
my
got-
headphones
You
on.
gotta take them off.
I gotta
take
take
'em
my
off.
headphones off.
Take them off. You can take them off.
I can take
You can rock them.
Let's see. Let's
We
rock
can
them.
rock them for a bit. Let's see.
Let's see what it's all about.
Maybe we might do the whole podcast like this, huh?
Hey,
Just, hey, look nice. Looks
hey.
nice. You look like a greaser right now.
Oh shit. Little greaser.
Like a little greaser.
There we
Just
go.
because it's pointing up. See, I like to curve my hats. You
Yeah.
don't curve them?
Some of them.
Some
like
of
I
'em?
buy them curved. Like if I buy them curved, I'll leave them curved.
You
but
leave
if I
them?
buy them flat, I'll leave it flat.
You'll leave. Also,
Yeah.
you won't mess with it.
No, I won't
Oh,
mess with
okay,
that.
okay.
I'm like, I bought you like that, so you're gonna stay like that.
Yeah. Okay. That makes
Like,
sense.
yeah.
But I don't know. I like it curvy.
Curvy.
I like this little look how it looks.
That's pretty dope hats,
Like,
right?
yeah, it's nice,
You
right?
came through with these. You know, if you guys want to get your own later on, soon.
Soon,
We'll
I
post it.
gotta figure out how to do the website. That's the thing. That's tough. The
The
website. I mean, I've never like really done anything like
yeah.
this. It's like
It's
I'm
like-
learning. It's a learning process, like with this whole
like,
thing.
bear with us, guys.
Bear with us. I'm not gonna front and tell you, oh, I know how to do this and then that. Like, no, I'm learning in the process. YouTube and stuff like that is teaching me. TikToks here and there.
TikTok,
Some reels, learn how
Okay.
to.
How to?
Shit, I'm barely like learning how to do the video on the podcast. I barely learn how to do the YouTube.
Barely learn how to do YouTube.
but like I said, like, and then we got T-shirts coming too. Ready?
Oh yeah.
We got T-shirts, and then we got like some little stickers right here. Might have to like. I'm telling you, like
maybe if you buy a hat or something,
it
you
might
get
come with the
a
sticker. I might put the sticker on the microphone right here. What you think, Rudy?
Yeah, I think that's a cool little spot.
I don't have nails right now to take this sticker.
We'll do it. Next video, you'll see a sticker on here.
I don't want to look all stupid right
Right, you start with sticker in time right there. Like, this fool wants me to buy a sticker. He can't even peel it himself, dog.
Can't peel himself. You gotta put water.
There's those fake tattoos on, so you gotta put it on there.
The fake tattoos? We could do those too, huh? I wonder how you do those. Imagine you walk around, you see within the sport.
Maybe in 2 months we'll start selling those.
For your kids. Hand them out, put them in the little gift bags for the when you go to parties.
For real. Like, instead of candy bags, it's gonna be a bunch of stickers.
Hey, there you go. Yeah, that would be nice. Some stickers, right?
Stickers.
Okay. So the hats, nice, right?
You guys like them or not?
Nah, let us know in the comments.
Let us know.
Put fire. A lot of fire emojis or trash emojis. I don't care.
We don't.
Just comment.
We won't be mad.
We won't be mad. If anything, we'll be happy. Like, oh, look, a comment. A comment, Rudy. A comment.
Who is it, bro?
It's like Blue's Clues. We got mail.
We got a letter.
Got a letter. But yes. So, I'm a little sad. Well, not sad. I'm a little annoyed.
Oh.
Because yesterday, I was watching the Laker game. It was like the first time I've ever seen a Laker game from beginning to end.
Okay.
And they were playing the Sacramento Kings.
Okay.
And, obviously right now, like we talked about it in the last 2 episodes ago, right? 2 episodes ago.
Yeah, I think it was like 2 episodes ago.
We were talking about the Lakers and how they can manage their way into the playoffs or even the play-in, right? At this point.
Right.
And they were like, I think they were like tied in the eighth seeding.
Right.
So obviously yesterday's game against the Kings was pretty important. It had like playoff implications on it. So I was watching the Laker games, right? And like I said, keep in mind I haven't really watched a Laker game from beginning to end. Yesterday was my day off, so I actually took the time and I watched it, and I like was replaying it, and I was just watching. I was watching the play. I was like
studying them.
I was studying just because I wanted to kind of go in depth about the Lakers teams. I know, like I said, we don't really get into too much in depth, but I wanted to just because it's almost a postseason, and I wanted to see what this Lakers team looked like. And let me tell you something. The first quarter, they looked good. Dominating. AD was doing his thing. LeBron was doing his thing.
Okay.
Everybody. And Rui Hachimura doing his thing.
Okay.
And then the second quarter happened, as it always happens. I didn't have to watch. I mean, the other games that they've been losing and all that stuff, I don't have to watch it. I already know what happened when they lose.
How they fumble the ball.
Yeah, exactly. how they blow it. They were like leading by like, I think like more than 15 points at one point, right?
Okay.
And then Sacramento went on a 50 to 9 run, something like that, right? Something crazy like that. So they came back, and not even did they come back, they were just blowing the doors off the Lakers.
No way.
Yeah,
dominating.
so just dominating them. And it was like annoying me because in all this whole time that they were on that run, not once did Darvin Ham, the coach of the Lakers, did he call timeout. And it's like, what are you doing? Like, this is my problem with the Lakers coach this season and Darvin Ham in general is like, what are you doing? Like how are you allowing this? Like you're the coach and you're just right there like chilling, not even
just
saying
like
nothing. Like
you're not paying attention to the game.
Exactly. Like I'm like watching the TV. I'm like, call a timeout.
Timeout. Get the team together.
Get the team together.
Have a talk.
Make some adjustments, and he never happened.
Make a motivation talk.
Something. And he never did that. And this is the thing that I've been saying about the Lakers, and that's why I haven't really been watching them también, just because they've been struggling. Like they like it pisses me off. So I'm like, I don't want to be pissed off. Yeah. So I'm not gonna watch it. So yesterday I was like, let me watch it, because they've been playing pretty good.
Okay.
They've been pretty. They kind of picked it up in the last couple of games, right? They've been looking like the Lakers, like they're supposed to look, right? Like the same team that went to the Western Conference last year, So I was watching it, right? Like I said, and then, they started blowing that lead. They didn't call timeouts, and not even that. Like the coaching didn't make any type of adjustments. Nothing. And my problem is a lot of people are like blaming like LeBron and stuff like that. I'm like, how are you gonna blame LeBron if he had like 30 points? He was the one mostly doing everything. If anything, it was mostly like the defensive side that they can't stop De'Aaron Fox. I mean, the whole time, like, he's a lefty, right? So he dribbles with his left, he shoots with his left, he attacks with his left.
Okay.
So how is it that? Because I was on Twitter, right? The whole time I was on Twitter, I was like looking at people, what they were saying and stuff like that. How is it that everybody on Twitter, everybody in the whole world,
agreeing on the same thing?
Everybody was agreeing. Make him go left. I mean, go right. You make him go right. You take him off his good dribbling hand. You make him go right, and you take your chances with the right.
Right.
But no, you let him go left. You let him attacking you on his dominant side. So obviously, all his, he had like 44 points, I think, like that. So it's like, and then not once did they ever not once did this Darvin Ham think of, let me make him drive right. And that's what was annoying me. So that's why I'm annoyed right now.
So it's like they were leaving the whole left open.
Yeah, for him, letting him just dominate. Do your thing, bro. Like that's pretty much it. And then, like I said, they kind of fucked up at the end, and not the end, but like in the beginning and before the half, and that's by allowing them to get back into the game.
Score so much.
Yeah, so that's what kind of been annoying me. Yeah.
Lakers,
fucking Lakers, bro.
It's funny because it's kind of the same. I was watching Chivas.
Oh,
Chivas, bro.
Like, oh my God.
Like these fools. What was it, like a week and a half ago? Play with Pumas, dog.
They were playing with Pumas,
and like they dominated Pumas, bro. They looked pretty good, bro. They were on it, like, doom.
It's the playoffs, no? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, right. Okay. Yeah. I don't watch too much.
So it doesn't matter too much, So
yeah.
So yeah, and then
you were watching the game yesterday?
And then they played Cruz Azul after that.
Okay.
Like a couple of days later.
Yeah.
And they got dominated by Cruz Azul, bro, like 3-0, I think it was.
Chivas.
And then and then yesterday they played America, and same thing. Like I think like 3-0 as well. I was just like, bro, what is going on with these guys?
And this sucks more cuz like I'm a Chivas fan, right?
Yeah.
Like I grew up being a Chivas fan. Like I know I don't watch it as much, and I can't name you any of the players right now. I probably can. I probably can name you like one, and maybe that's just because Chicharito. That's it. Because that was like big news.
Yeah.
But other than that, I can't name you other players from there. Maybe I know their nickname. Like if they say their nickname, I might know them as that.
Yeah.
But like I said, I haven't really been watching them. But I'm still like a Chivas fan, like it's still in there. It's not out there like that, but it's still there. It's still there.
Like if they ask you, like, I'm a
Chivas fan, of course, hell yeah, why not? And then so it annoys me more that like some people that I follow are Americanistas, and it's like they're bagging it, and it's like you can't say nothing. You just gotta take it, and it's annoying.
It's weird though, because it's kind of like the same like with the Lakers, bro. Like when they play with Pumas. I had I can't really think of their names right now, but they had a certain like forward, bro, and they were beasting. There's some fool with the blonde hair. That fool was being a beast on the left. Yeah, fool was being a beast on the left, and then from Monterrey, dog, that fool got switched to the right. I was like, bro, why you switched to the right? And that fool was doing a beast on the left.
Yeah. The game before.
Yeah, and then this last game, they didn't even start with them.
That he didn't start?
No, he didn't even start. I was like, bro, like, come on, like, why are you guys doing that?
That's like
the
a coaching, right? Like, that's what irritates you as a fan. I think that's why we're fans. Is because it's like, how do we know have that common sense?
Like to put this guy here.
Exactly.
Guy there.
If something is working, why are you breaking it?
Right.
Like if something's not broken, don't break it.
Don't break it. Yeah.
And like I said, that's the thing too. Like they took the starters out from the Lakers, the bench players came in. And they fucked it up. And not once did the coach was like, oh, let me put the starters. Let me put that same
Yeah.
group that made that lead.
That made those points.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
And then that's annoying. But yeah, but let's not talk about sad things no more. Really. Let's not talk about sad things.
You don't want to talk about sad things?
No, I don't.
No? It's Friday. Why are we talking about
exactly.
sad things?
It's the weekend, bro. Let's not talk about sad things.
It's true.
But isn't it? Is it the first game? The America game, or that's just
It's the first game, so falta.
they're playing one more.
Revancha. I guess that's what
The
it's called.
the vuelta,
La
no?
vuelta, yeah,
Yeah.
la vuelta.
So they're playing.
they
And where did they play the first game?
The first game they played at the Chivas Stadium.
And they
Forgot
lost
what it was called.
3-0.
The 3-0, yeah.
This shit like changes names every year now. I feel.
Yeah, Acorn, I think it's called.
Acon, it was Omni Life, and then it was something else. Like what? How many?
How many days we're
That
going
many
through?
Gancitos. It's like so many names. So
Shit.
they still got another game.
So they're going back to the Azteca.
And they actually like do pretty good in Azteca.
Yeah,
Like I
for some
remember,
reason.
like I said, like when I would watch them, I remember then for some reason when they would play those clásicos,
Yeah.
like every time they'll play in Chivas Stadium, like in the Estadio Jalisco, like
Right.
in their old stadium, it would always be America that one.
That one, yeah.
And then in Azteca, Chivas won.
Chivas
It's
won.
kind of weird. Like I remember like watching Omar Arellano. You remember that fool?
Oh, yeah,
that
Omar,
fool
yeah.
fucking fast,
way back
fucking
then.
beast. And then Omar Bravo, Ramon Morales. You know, the OG team.
The OG,
They
huh?
don't have players like
They
that.
don't make
no
them
more.
like that.
They don't make them like that anymore. Even for America, fucking Miguel Ayun,
Yeah.
Raúl Jiménez, like you know,
Was,
there's been some good rivalries,
It's
you know.
been,
And now
yeah.
it's like I don't know. I feel like different now. I feel like different. Like it's a different
it's
vibe, no?
different, yeah.
When you talk about like Chivas America,
It really is a different vibe. It's
is
like,
it no?
Yeah, it's like it's
I
not
feel-
really there no more.
No,
you know?
it's like more younger players. They
youngers,
don't.
yeah.
They don't. I feel like they don't know the history
Yeah,
of that rivalry.
like they're just playing just to play.
Just to play,
know.
and they're probably like friends, like
Yeah,
outside of the field and
outside.
stuff. And it, so for that, you know. But like I was saying, let's not talk about sad things.
Let's move on. Next.
Let's move on. Little tears coming out of your eye.
Little
already.
tears, Is that noticeable?
Is that noticeable? Okay. Before I get to this next topic, Rudy, what's your zodiac sign?
Don't do this, bro. Am I on a date right now or what?
No, I was just
I
I was looking for material for today's episode, and I
Oh.
don't know why. It's like
I thought you were trying to
don't-
see what we're gonna work out, bro. Come on, man. Why are you gonna do this to me right now?
Get to work out. What, Rudy? You don't think we're compatible?
No, I don't know,
No?
bro. I thought before you asked me, I thought we were, bro. But now that you asked me, I don't know. I see you different now.
Chivas, Long Beach, Long Beach. What are you?
What else?
What are you? Zodiac sign?
No, Zodiac. Leo.
Zodiac. Leo?
Leo.
Is that what? What month is that?
August. That's early August.
Oh, early August?
Yeah,
So
because apparently late August has another zodiac sign.
oh, okay.
So early August.
Yeah. Well, I'm a Sagittarius.
Secretary.
You think we're compatible?
I don't know.
I mean, we're friends.
Friends.
So-
We're getting along.
but can we be more than friends? Rudy?
Oh, that's one way to find out.
That's one way to
But
find
no.
out. But no. I mean, Rudy, we're pretty much doing a podcast together.
Oh, for real, huh?
Why not?
Why not?
I'm just kidding.
No. What, Brian? What are you saying?
I
What was your point with this?
I don't know. I don't know where my
You
point
just wanted to
was.
know my Kodiak sign?
I
after
had
all
it
these
here.
years?
I'm like, zodiac sign. What's the zodiac sign? I think I wrote a question, but I don't see the question no more.
That shit just
I
gone.
think I crossed it out.
I think it was in the page before.
Let me see. I'm like, fuck. Where's this
Like,
question?
it is somewhere right here.
There's somewhere right here. Okay, so I was reading articles, right? Trying to find materials and stuff like that, and I came this interesting one. Bad Bunny. You know, you like Bad Bunny?
Conejito malo.
Conejito malo. You like Bad Bunny? Yeah, you fuck with him?
Yeah, I fuck with them.
You
I still fuck
You
with
like
them.
the old Bad Bunny, the new Bad Bunny?
I like the older one
the old
better.
one? It's always the It's always the
Yeah,
best.
it's always the
So,
best one. You know, when they first start coming
when they
out,
first,
it's always
you
the
know, when
badass
they're
one.
humbled. You know, they're
Yeah.
trying to make it.
Trying to make
They're
something.
fucking putting their heart and soul into
Yeah.
every
they're
lyric.
they're not being bought out by
They're
no
not.
big
They-
corporate shit. You know.
Yeah, they're not making an album just to make an album.
Exactly.
So you know how he's going on tour, right? This
What was it called? The Most Wanted tour.
the Most Wanted tour,
Most
right?
Wanted
the most
tour.
the Most Wanted.
Most Wanted. That reminds me like a Need for Speed, bro. Need for Speed. Most Wanted. Every time I hear, it, I'm like, I think of Need for Speed.
You think of Need for Speed? That's
Yeah.
probably what he got it. That's probably the motivation he got.
Maybe. Huh?
Maybe that's what he was thinking of too. So this new tour, right? That
Okay.
he's going on. And I was reading this article that said that a lot of people are not really buying. That his tour is not doing really good numbers as far as people buying tickets.
Also, he's not selling as much
so
tickets
he's not
as he
selling. I guess he's struggling to sell
sell them.
tickets, to sell out stadiums.
Dang.
So I came across this, like a funny comment that someone wrote on it. Instead of calling it the most wanted tour, you should call it the least wanted tour. The least wanted tour.
The least wanted tour.
I didn't say this. Don't fucking come at me.
This wasn't quoted by WithinTheSport.
No, it wasn't. I just saw it.
We saw it.
I just saw it. And I thought it was funny. But why do you think that Bad Bunny is struggling to sell tickets? Like, do you think it's because...
I have to
What do you
say one thing for sure: the prices of the tickets.
The prices of the tickets? You were looking at the prices of the tickets?
Yeah, that's
And
for sure one
What's
thing.
like the average of them?
The average?
Yeah. Like what like when you look at the prices, like what
Wasn't it like $600? or
600?
something, like all the way
like
top?
500, like
Yeah.
5 around there? Like that's the
That's like nosebleed way up there.
nosebleeds. I'm like, whoa, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And I was looking at it too. I'm like, he's been on tour 3 of the last 5 years.
Oh, really?
So obviously he's touring a lot.
He's touring a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So people
So
are seeing him.
Maybe
left and
that's
right.
why, right? And then
Maybe.
like,
And then I don't. Has he really came out with like a lot of different songs
Well, I mean,
within
he
those
just-
years?
he dropped an album.
Right.
Last year.
Right.
Last year. So, but I feel like maybe like you said, maybe just people are like, I already
Like
saw
I
him.
already saw him. Why am I gonna go
Exactly.
waste that much money again
Exactly.
to see him
And that's
again?
I think
I
that's
think
why.
that's a good view actually.
Yeah, right. Because it's like if you're paying, because I'm pretty sure like 3 years ago, Bad Bunny was, it was pretty big,
little
right? And
Yeah.
he was big, right?
Yeah. During that was like COVID. It was pretty
like,
big COVID. Yeah, that's when he was
2021.
coming up like
Yeah,
in COVID.
So I feel like maybe like it's like okay, yeah, like the hype is there for him. It's
Right.
like all those ticket prices and stuff like that. So I feel like maybe people are like, oh, I already saw him. Like,
I think
let's save our
that's-
money.
I think also kind of what has to do is like he's not like really trending at the moment.
He's not what
Trending.
Okay, yeah,
So
yeah. he's
there's like people listening more to like corridos tumbados. That's kind of like what's trending
Yeah.
at the moment. You know how
And-
people are like, oh, if it's not trending, trending, I don't want it.
I don't want it. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Like they want the next hot thing.
Like the next hot thing.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah.
and I think since he's not really there anymore,
yeah,
that's kind of another reason why he's
yeah,
not
that's
selling
true.
out tickets.
Like you think he already like reached his peak? Because every artist reaches that peak, right? Every artist has
mean,
that hilltop.
yeah.
And then from there they can't get much
They
higher.
can't get much higher.
They just stay there and they start declining.
I don't really think. I don't know. Like I don't know about peak.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it could be, but I feel it's more like he's just kind of like all his songs are kind of starting to sound all the same.
They are, huh?
You know?
Yeah, I get you on
So
that.
everybody's kind of like, I'm already kind of like tired, worn
yeah.
out of hearing that kind of.
Hearing the same one.
Yeah.
That's true. And then also también, like I was thinking like of other, like right now that you were saying like corridos tumbados and stuff like that. So I was like, what other reggaeton like artist is there? And it's like Mike Towers, like that was kind of in the
Anuel.
Anuel, and then también was that one fool Fied? I don't know how they say it. F-E-I-D.
Oh yeah.
Fiat, like
Yeah.
that guy. And then but yeah, like that you have all these other artists that are like up there también with like Bad Bunny and stuff, and then making
Right.
better music. I feel like, to me personally, I like Mike Towers better
Mike
than
Towers,
Bad
okay.
Bunny. Like I feel like his last albums that he's dropping
It's a little better.
a little better, and they don't sound the
Okay.
same, like you said,
Okay.
like Bad Bunny.
Right.
Like, but I feel like, maybe that's why they're not, and they're expensive too, like $500. Like
bro,
we talked about this last episode, like most overrated thing, like a
overrated
concert.
concerts. Yeah, there you go. You know?
There you go.
Like I work so hard for this.
Exactly. You go see 5, and then you could just, for that price, I feel like you could just go to one of those music festivals, right?
Yeah.
And then
it'd probably be
and
better
you'll see all
off.
these artists,
Yeah.
and then you'll be there all day
All
compared to
day,
like 2 hours,
exactly.
and then you won't even probably see him. Like you're gonna be all
Up
the way
close, way out there. Either way.
Exactly. So switching subjects. Boxing. Mike Tyson. You like Mike Tyson?
Mike
Yeah,
Tyson,
fine.
that was a little
I
scary
mean,
guy.
I don't think we ever saw him
I don't
fighting.
think we saw him fighting now,
I think
but
we were too
I
young.
saw him in pictures. And I
We
was like,
saw-
that fool's a little scary. Though. If I see him in person, I'll be like, I'm across the street. I don't want to
That
walk
is
next
one
to him.
guy you don't want problems
You
with.
know?
I'll tell you that. Like his punch, like it's his fist or Iron
Fucking
Mike.
huge.
Iron Mike.
Bro.
They call him Iron Mike for a reason.
I don't even think he has to try and full knock me out.
Nah, just one little.
One little night.
But you seen that scene, right, in The Hangover? I know it's fake, but where he knocks that fool out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I know it's fake, but
I know it's fake.
that's pretty much what will happen to you.
Yeah.
But like, so he is fighting Jake Paul.
Bro, that fool's still.
That fool's still
That fool's
fighting.
still trying to fight.
He's
Over
still
here,
fighting.
a retired fighter.
Retired fighters. That's the trend that he's on.
What is this fool thinking? What is?
So
why?
they announced earlier yesterday
Okay.
that Mike Tyson will be fighting Jake Paul in an exhibition match on July 20. I'm gonna say somewhere in July.
20, yeah.
So and it's gonna be only available on Netflix. So it's gonna be exclusively on Netflix. So it's not like pay-per-view or anything like that.
Event.
Yeah, it's just Netflix. Like, so you have to obviously have a Netflix. And I don't know how they're gonna do it. Does it come like, can you just watch it, or do you think you have to like do like an add-on? Like, you know how like ESPN Plus, you have.
Is it gonna be like live that they're gonna have it?
No, they're gonna have it live.
Live?
But like my question is like, do you think they're gonna add more pricing to it? Like you have to buy it on Netflix, or you think just because you have a Netflix account, it'll be free? You know?
No, in Netflix, bro, they're gonna make you like
You think so?
subscribe to a little something on the
Or
side.
pay-
You know,
pay
pay
for
a
the
little
fight.
extra. Yeah,
It's like
pay for the
ESPN,
fight.
like you know how ESPN Plus and then ESPN Plus pay-per-view. You know, so I think that's probably what's gonna be with Netflix. So you're probably gonna have to like.
It's gonna be Netflix boxing.
Is this something you're gonna watch, Rudy, or not? Like Mike Tyson?
Probably not. Bro.
Probably not.
Probably not.
I'm pretty like if it's free, I'll probably like tune in.
Yeah,
but,
maybe
if
it's
you have
chill,
to
be
pay,
like,
I'm
alright,
like,
nah. I'll just watch the highlights when
The
they come
highlights.
up on Instagram or TikTok, whatever, you know.
Slow ass highlights.
Seriously.
But he is 57. That's and Jake Paul's like 27. So that's like a 30-year difference right there, huh?
Yeah.
And I'm like, first of all, Rudy, like, would you like fight Mike Tyson? Like, would you?
Fuck no.
Nah?
Fool. Hell nah, dog.
Even if
That
he's
fool-
even if he's almost 60 years old, you wouldn't get in the
Still
ring.
fool that big ass fist, bro. One little lamp. Next thing you know, fool's gonna be biting my ear too, dog. You know. Hell nah.
It's like, why can't I hit him?
I'm gonna go with a dent in my face and then no ear. Fuck.
No ear.
Nah.
But yeah, I don't know. Like what? Okay, so like this whole Jake Paul thing, and even his brother, right? What's his name? Logan Paul.
Oh, Logan Paul.
Yeah, like their whole like exhibition boxing and stuff like that. Like I feel like this Jake Paul takes it a little more serious because he does fight a little more
serious.
A little more like, I know they're retired and all that. Like he fights more like combat fighters, so like UFC type that retired, and so he takes it a little more serious than Logan. You know, Logan was the one that fought Mayweather. Remember that?
And these fools are just YouTubers, right?
They're just they were Disney stars. Fool.
Disney.
They were Disney kids. And then they became YouTubers, and then now they want to be boxers. And then so what do you think like of this? Because it's been like topics like that have been going on for years now. Like it started with like Mayweather when he started doing this, like like all this exhibition, like fighting like after retirement and stuff like that.
Right.
Like what do you think of like these YouTube fights? Like do you think they're ruining boxing?
Honestly, I think it's kind of dumb.
It's dumb.
What they're doing, yeah. Like,
yeah,
because that's kind of saying like anybody could fight, you know.
Yeah,
that's pretty much saying anybody could go in a ring, anybody could do what they're doing. Not only that, but I feel like it makes boxing look kind of bad. UFC.
I agree.
Because it's kind of saying like, oh, I'm just doing this to get money.
Exactly.
And that's the reason. Like, are you guys paying for all the other fighters? You guys are just paying them money just so they can fight.
Mm-hmm.
Which I could do the same thing, and I'm gonna kind of show you that I could do the same thing, and you guys are gonna pay me all that money.
Yeah, and
You
I
know?
feel like boxing, to me, like personally, like it's not as big as how it used to be when I was like a teenager and stuff. Yeah, exactly. Like you know, I remember back then, and maybe that's because of UFC. Maybe more people are into UFC, but
right?
But because it's actual like. People like that. Like, they want to see that. Like, I know, like, it's, like, gruesome and stuff, like, bloody and all that stuff. Yeah. But people like that, you know? Like,
they're actually trying and going at it with
you
each
know,
other.
And I feel like with boxing, it's more like, they're, like, dodging each other.
I feel like something that really changed boxing was Mayweather.
Mayweather?
The
Like-
fact that he wasn't really like throwing punches.
Mm-hmm.
He was more of mentality wise
Yeah.
of if I dodge these punches and just land a certain amount, I'll win the
Yeah.
fight, you know?
That's true.
So he didn't really have to fight. All
Yeah.
he had to do was kind of know the numbers, how many punches were getting thrown at him, how many he missed,
Mm-hmm.
and how many he had to land so he could just win the fight.
Exactly.
So I feel like from that moment on, it's kind of like what changed boxing.
like defensive.
So they started changing it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like they weren't really thinking about anymore like, oh, is that all it takes to win? Okay,
Mhm.
then I'm not gonna be trying as punching as much.
Yeah.
I'm
More
gonna just
defense.
more defending,
Yeah.
dodging it, and get my couple hits in.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
boom, I win
That's true.
on the paper. That's it.
Yeah. And then I also feel like también like with I know he's a good boxer and all that. Like,
Yeah,
he's like,
no,
you know,
he's a,
you can't argue that, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
nah.
he is undefeated for
He
a
is
reason, right? You
undefeated.
know, it's not by mistake, you know.
yeah.
But I feel like también like what ruined boxing, I feel like was the whole dodging. Like they're like these top boxers would like they dodge each other
Dodge each
because
other,
they
yeah.
don't they're afraid. Like in boxing, you're afraid to lose that zero.
right.
Like you want to be undefeated.
undefeated.
Yeah,
yep.
you know, and I feel like all these like boxers that are on the come up and stuff like that, they're scared to lose
to lose
that
Yeah.
zero. You know, they want to be undefeated. You know,
And when the people want to see them just going at it. You know,
exactly, like they
raw
want-
dogs. Just
exactly, like you know, like we didn't get to see a chance. Like a lot of people were saying, like Pacquiao versus Mayweather in their prime.
in their prime.
Like we
right.
never got that, you know. And I know Pacquiao was a little older than, or I don't know who's older, but like you know, like I feel like people wanted to see that, right? And then it took Mayweather so many years for him to finally accept that fight against Pacquiao.
Okay.
Pero like yeah, Pacquiao.
But he was like past his prime.
Exactly, like
pretty much.
Pacquiao. He already had been like knocked out by, remember, Oscar Marquez? Like,
Yeah.
like he already, like Pacquiao was already
He was already done.
declining, you know?
Yeah.
And then that's when Mayweather was like, oh, like let me fight him. But at that point, it's like that. I think that's what takes that excitement out of boxing. And
Right.
and you know, and UFC is like, no, like they're like nobody's really undefeated because everybody just wants to
He just
fight.
wants to fight.
They want to be the
wanna
champion. They
Prove
want
that they got
exactly.
it.
They want to be the best. They want to be number one, and that's what I feel like in UFC. That's what separates it. You know, people like that. You know, it's like, oh, like this fool's talking shit about this fool, and then like they make it happen. You
'Cause
know,
even sometimes like boxing, like say there's a main fight, right? And then sometimes even those main fights are kind of end up being kind of boring, you know.
yeah.
And it's sometimes the fights before, like the before cards,
Yeah,
fight
like
that go down?
the undercards.
the undercards, yeah. Those are the ones sometimes end up being a little more interesting
better,
than the fucking
the
the main
main
fight.
one?
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, and then that's what I'm saying. Like I don't know. Like and then even boxing. Like I mean I can't really name you too many boxers.
Yeah, me neither.
No, I can name you more.
I'm bad with names to start out.
But like when you think of boxing, like when you think of who's like the main one right now, I feel like it's Canelo. Like right? I mean, just because we're Hispanics, right?
Right.
And that's it. Like I don't know. That's pretty much
Canelo,
it.
to me, Canelo and Mayweather, both those are two like the boxers.
Yeah.
I
But even back then,
had
like
in my
when
head.
boxing was at its peak,
At
like
its
you
peak.
can name so many boxers.
yeah.
You know, like
Oh
Oscar de
yeah.
la Hoya,
Yeah.
Oscar Marquez, Manny Pacquiao, Money Mayweather, what's his name? Moses, I forgot his name. But like I can
I don't know, Ryan Garcia.
no
He's
right.
a boxer. Or
He's-
he's some other shit.
No, he's boxing. He's
Boxing.
but he's not that good.
He's not,
He's
yeah.
not that good. And he's like young. He's young right now. He
He's
fought
kinda like
Davis.
trying to come up.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's on the come up, but he's not that good.
That's just the name out that came up to my head, bro.
But why they come
Don't
up?
judge me.
Don't judge me. But yeah, so Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul. I don't even know how we got to that whole boxing thing.
I don't know. But apparently their cheapest ticket is gonna be like $200.
$200 to go see them.
before fees, and
they're
that's
playing.
like that's up on the 400 level, which is
And
the
they're
uppermost of the stadium. They're
Yeah.
fighting at the AT&T Stadium,
in Dallas, the
in
Cowboy
Dallas, Texas.
Stadium.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Cowboy.
Okay. So enough boxing talk. Let's go ahead and to get into this question that I had for you, Rudy.
Oh,
Let me see if I can find it. Now I have a question.
how many times are you gonna turn that?
That
book,
page?
bro. That page.
Just 'cause I'm looking for the question.
Like you're expecting something to come up at you.
Magic.
Imagine like suddenly,
Magic.
oh, here it is.
Okay. So I had this interesting question when I was that I came across the other day, and I was like, let me write it down because I want to answer it.
Another question.
All right.
You're always asking me questions.
Well, I mean, that's what this podcast is about, Rudy. I'm sorry. Like
Getting interviewed left and right. When do I get the job?
The job. So if you can get rid of one thing in the world, what would it be?
Get rid of one thing in the world.
Yeah, like this thing doesn't exist anymore. It could be anything. It could be taxes. It could be paying for healthcare.
You know?
It could be
I think I'm about to go with traffic.
traffic. That's a good one.
Yeah.
I feel like that's more like a California thing, though.
Yeah. I mean,
I
I don't know. I thought California was the world.
Everything revolves around California.
California.
and Florida.
Florida. Nah, there's crazy traffic too in Texas.
And
Crazy
yeah, it's like more the main cities.
The main cities.
I mean, I'm pretty sure. I mean, when I've been to Mexico, there's traffic too in Mexico.
Yeah.
Like in the city.
In the
like
city.
in the, like in the
city.
main. Yeah. Like Guadalajara, there's traffic. Like in the daytime, you cannot. You can't
go
be.
nowhere.
It's like LA, and then también. I haven't been a lot. I haven't been to a lot of places, but
neither, bro. I don't travel really. I just go to the same spots over and over. Nah, but yeah, I would get rid of traffic, bro. I feel like without traffic, you'll be able to do so much more things in a day. There'll be like a lot less stress on people. You know,
That's
they'll feel a little more relieved.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just feel like it'll make the world a little happier, bro. Cause I just feel like people get a lot of road rage, bro. You're driving out there, there's a lot of road rage going on.
I feel
People
you.
getting mad at each other, people blowing on their horn, you know, it's like
flipping each other off.
flipping each other off, you know.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, they're getting out the car, trying to fight each other, you know.
Like,
and some fool, before he gets to put his car on park, his car starts rolling away, you know.
Has that happened? Have you seen this happen?
I've seen videos happen, bro, but I haven't seen it happen in person.
I feel like, yeah. I mean, speaking of traffic, are you like a merger? Like, do you like, you know, when you merge, are you like a late merger? Like, do you wait until the last minute, or are you an early merger?
Like kind of like when the line ahead of you is like closed off by some cones or something, or
no, like when when you enter the freeway or when you exit the freeway, like an on ramp, you know, or when you get to like another freeway. You know how like you merge like that? Those two lanes merge into one.
Into one. Okay.
And like, do you wait until the last second to merge, or are you like in the back of the line? Because you know how like there's traffic.
Kind of last second.
You wait until the end?
Last second, yeah, till the end.
Okay. Me too.
Yeah,
me too. Yeah, dude.
Because like, bro, use the whole lane, you know?
Exactly.
Like, whole lane is open.
I was reading about this the other day, and it's actually a law that to merge that you have it's okay. I
think it's called like a not scissors,
zipper,
like a zipper merge. I think it's called something like that,
something.
Where one goes in like at the very end.
Yeah,
that's
the reason why the lanes are like that, because use both. I hate when people like there's like the lane is like this, right? It's like a line,
right?
And then this car doesn't go.
And then it's just causing traffic right there.
Just to get in there. And it's like, bro, go. Like,
just go around
like,
and you'll get in there in the front.
And like wait, because there's always somebody that falls asleep, right?
Yeah.
That doesn't
like
se
le dormió al güey.
Exactly. Like, so it's like wait until like just drive slowly. That's what I do. I'm gonna show people my trick. Okay. So you know how like there's lines, right? There's this line, right? And let's say it merges, right? So this whole line. So I'm coming in. I'm just going slow. Slow, like 5 miles per hour. I'm just stepping on the brake, like waiting for somebody to fall asleep and not go. Boom.
Sometimes the trick is, I'm gonna get a little trick.
Yeah, there's just a trick.
I'm not gonna gatekeep this.
No gatekeeping.
But sometimes what I do, you just gotta act like you don't want to merge. And then once you know it, boom, that's probably open. Because if you act like you're kind of trying to merge, then people be assholes and like they'll block you in. But if you just go like you don't want to merge, and then next thing you know, just
I feel like that's like a game of chicken.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you're gonna hit me? Because if you hit, because right, el que pega, like it's always
el que pega paga.
It's always like that, right? Like that's what it is, right? If you hit me, it doesn't matter if it was my fault. You hit me. Like so, it's like. you're gonna hit me.
Go for it.
Go for it. And I feel like that's what it is. Like it's like a it's like a game of chicken. Like yeah, like I go, you go. Like, and whoever hits is gonna be, and it's not gonna be me. Let me tell you.
You know, no, now that you brought that up, another one's like, say when you're in the street,
yeah,
and you're gonna make a left, right? You know how some streets have 2 lanes to make a left.
Oh yeah. And
then sometimes like one of them is like backed up, and then the left one is like all empty.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, why didn't you guys use both lanes? Why are you guys only using one lane to your left? You know, there's 2 lanes.
Yeah,
but at that point, it's kind of cool because then I come in and then I just go all the way to the front, you know? So I'm like, whatever, I don't mind it. But sometimes when you're stuck in traffic all the way in the back and you're like, wow, I could have made that lane if they would have used both fucking lanes. I could have made that light.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's a hit or miss. Sometimes it comes to your advantage because then you're like, oh, this lane's all the way open. I'll just go all the way to the front.
Yeah, that's how I feel. Are you like an aggressive driver? Nah. Are you? Or no?
I kind of used to be.
You used
but
to
I'm kind of lately now. I'm kind of like calming down. I'm like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
But, yeah.
Like, do you honk right when the light turns green?
Nah, not like that. Well, like,
I get honked at like
really?
right when the light turns green. I'm like, bro,
like, what's going on?
I will get out of this car. Like, not really.
Just be like, hit me, please.
Hit me. But yeah, the merger. I don't know. Like that's what I felt. It tells me a lot about you.
Come on, bro. At least I use my blinker, bro. It's more annoying people that don't use their blinker, bro.
True.
Like,
that's true. That's a good point.
Yeah,
Blinker. That's what it's for. You know that little knob?
Little knob. Turn left and right.
Yeah, it's on the opposite of the windshield wiper.
Windshield wiper, yeah.
On this side.
On this side.
You know, makes a little noise.
Look, ding, 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 depending what kind of car you have. You know? Sometimes it turns a little light on the dashboard. Don't get scared of that light. You know, it's just telling you know your blinkers on.
It's not a tire pressure.
It's not a check engine light.
I feel like people don't use
Nah, that's kind of what pisses me off. I think a little more, bro.
Annoying, huh?
I don't have the blinker. Like, bro, what's so hard about using your goddamn blinker, bro?
Especially the people that just go in, like, what?
Or like when you're waiting to turn left and there's a bunch of cars coming, and then that car's gonna turn right, but it has no blinker on. So now like you're kind of waiting because you think it's gonna go straight, and next thing you know that fool turns. I'm like, bro, I could have been going.
You
would have had your goddamn
blinker. Could have went around you.
Yeah.
So one food, Rudy, that everyone loves that you hate. What's one food that everyone
loves and
that's
they hate?
Tricky because we're Mexican, so
Dang,
be careful what you say. You can say something.
I'm gonna get a little hate for this.
You're gonna get hate?
I'm gonna get a little hate.
I'm curious.
You're gonna call me a fake Mexican.
A fake Mexican? Well, you don't like tacos?
Nah, I love tacos. But tamales.
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 You don't like
bro.
tamales?
Nah.
Damn.
I used to fuck with them big time, bro. Like when I was in high school, I'll probably eat like 10 of those fuckers in one sitting.
That's me right now.
Yeah. And then like
I love tamales.
And then like I don't know what happened, bro, but like it was around high school time too, or like right after high school. I got super sick the next day. Like I don't know if I ate too many or like they were just cooked wrong or I don't know what. But I got super sick. I was like throwing up. I had a fever. Like I was dying.
Yeah.
And then I kept having that taste of the tamal like right here, bro.
And ever since then,
I'm just like, nope, I can't do it.
Nah, you can't do tamales.
Yeah, I'm like, nah, it's just nasty.
Okay, that's understandable because you got sick.
Yeah.
Like like that's how I am with huevos. I was about to say wiener. Oh, that's what I let me stop myself. Let me go back.
Let me retract.
Let me retract my steps. Huevos con chorizo. I mean, not chorizo. Huevos con weenies. Like,
okay.
Yeah, the eggs with
sausage.
Wiener? Wiener? Hot dog wiener?
Oscar Mayer wiener?
Oscar Mayer? Like, you know what I mean.
Yeah. Salchicha, güey.
I feel like if you're like watching this shit, like you're gonna probably take it the wrong way.
Este güey quiere huevo con salchicha. Oílo nomás.
That's why I had to retract my steps. But yeah, like I feel that's what happened with me. Like that's why I can't really eat that. Like, you know, a lot of people like making that for breakfast and stuff. Like they make like eggs with wiener.
Right.
And it's like I don't like that. Like,
I used to eat that a lot too.
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't. Now that you said that, I actually haven't had that in a while.
No, you haven't.
And I don't really miss it that much.
Nah, I don't miss it that much. I'm telling you, because I used to like that. I used to like it. And then one time I got sick. And then I just I kept like throwing it up. I went to the emergency room and I still kept throwing it up. And like ever since then, like when I see it or I like someone says even right now that I mentioned it, like I still remember like that smell like in my nose. Like it's like nah, I can't do it. Like like I'm like staying away from that just because of that.
I don't know.
But it's just because we got sick from it.
I
right?
think so, huh?
Yeah, I feel like it's not something like, oh, I don't like it.
You know, it's the same thing like with those alcoholics out there. You know, like after you get so drunk with a certain after you get drunk with a certain amount of alcohol, bro, like say Don Julio.
Oh yeah.
You know, if you get super hammered with it, the next day you're like, I don't even want to see that shit. You know? You kind of get like nauseous off of it just by seeing it, hearing it. So I think it's kind of the same thing, you know.
And then next week. Back on the Don Julio.
¿Qué pasó, primo?
¿Qué pasó? The same bottle, huh? Don Julio. I'm like, nah.
Same as like what? Like, it's not as bad this time, bro.
It's not as bad. It's because it wasn't cold.
It wasn't good, yeah. Es que no le eché limón la otra vez, you know? Like, fucking shit.
And you mixed it wrong. This one I'm adding square. I'm not putting Coke.
It's because last time, after I had a couple of shots, I had some beers, and the beers fucking me up, fool. So, you know.
You can't do that, really.
Can't be mixing it.
Can't be mixing beers and... That's a good one. I feel like también, like with me, Jaeger. I don't like Jaeger.
Jaeger, you don't like it no more,
bro.
We used to fuck those shits up,
dog. I can't do Jaeger and Jaeger with Monster. That's the
Jaeger,
thing too.
Well, Jaeger bomb.
Yeah, Jaeger bomb.
Jaeger
it's
bomb.
like nah, bro. Like now, when either I drink Jaeger or I drink a Monster.
But not together.
No. I'm saying like I drink the Monster or I drink Jaeger by itself. I can't.
Oh, you can't.
It reminds me.
The smell and everything.
Too many memories. Too many like, you know, like it's right here, Rudy. Bro. It's right here.
I feel like we need to go have one right now.
And you're on your own.
Oh,
but something like that, like Jaeger, it's like and Monster, and I can't drink Monster the same anymore. Just because of that. Like I can't even have Monster like that. So I don't really like drink too much Jack and Coke.
Okay.
Like I like it, but I'm at that point where I don't want to mix it and keep drinking it to the point where I fuck up. And like,
I've noticed, bro, I don't know, I'm just at the age, but I've noticed if I really love something, like to eat something, drink something, whatever, I'm like, don't abuse that shit.
Don't abuse it.
Because if I abuse that shit, then I'm not gonna like that shit anymore.
You're gonna get tired of it.
Yeah.
That's how I'm with like lentejas too. You
Okay.
like lentejas? Like, how do you say it in English? Lentejas. I know I put you on the spot right now.
Lentejas.
Lentile? I think that's what it's called, right? Lentile?
Lentile. Like a tile?
Like
flooring tile?
Someone in the comments, let me know how you say lentejas in English. If you know, you know. But like my mom would always make that, like when I was a kid.
Okay.
And then as I got older, I was like, I don't want this no more. Like,
and
I for sure cut that off. And I know maybe like a lot of people might not like that. Like,
right.
It's not as popular, like as you said, tamales, you know? Like, tamales, I feel like right there you're going to get a lot of
I be like, hey, this one don't like tamales.
So don't fuck with tamales. You only eat them once a year, Rudy. And you can't even eat it once a year? On Christmas?
Yeah. Like maybe I'll have it, you know, because I'm like, because my mom made it, you know? So I'm like, I can't say no to my mom, you know?
Don't offend her?
So I'm like, all right, let me have this tamal. But after that tamal, I'm like, okay, ya estuvo.
Yeah. Okay, Rudy. So like I was saying in the beginning of the episode, right? Got the hats. We got t-shirts coming soon. Stay tuned.
Just wait on it.
I'm gonna work on that link.
Once they come in, you'll see them.
You'll see I'm gonna rock with them. Maybe a hoodie. I might put it here. Who knows?
There you go.
Gotta look into that. And
let us know. Would you guys rock it?
Would you guys rock it? Yeah. Put that, like I said, put that fire emoji. Put the trash emoji.
Let us know. You ain't gonna hurt no feelings.
Just comment.
Just happy to see it.
It's a bot. Imagine.
This little scammer.
There's a scam. Subscribe to my OnlyFans.
Subscribe. Like what?
I don't know. I'm home alone. What would you do to me? You see those on Instagram?
Like, come over.
You see me on the sofa like this. What are you doing to me?
What's your next move?
What's your next move? You get those notifications too, Rudy?
Yeah, bro. I was looking at that was me, bro. I'm like, why do I keep attracting this kind of type of shit, you know? But no, I guess it's everybody.
That's because you keep looking at porn on your phone, Rudy. Stop looking at porn, Rudy.
Hey, how'd you know?
How'd you know? Because I do it too. I'm just kidding. Or am I? Nah.
Chill out,
relax.
Yeah.
I'm on camera, huh? I forget.
What are they gonna think of us now?
Exactly. But yeah. So Happy Friday. Have a good weekend, everybody. Stay safe.
Stay safe. Remember to sleep an hour extra on Sunday because clocks are going forward.
Clocks are going forward. And then, with that being said, I'm Brian.
Rudy.
Within the Sport.
Have a good weekend.
Have peace. Oh, I like that. See you Monday. Talk to you Monday.
Lunes. Nos vemos, raza. Y andamos allá.
Peace.